And she told me and confirmed everything he said about my roof.
This is the first time I'm hearing that she was checking up on me.
I check up on everybody. I kept seeing this brown spot in my living room and in the dining room. There was some crumbling in the dining room. There was no brown spot, but it was crumbling. So I called my insurance company. She walked me through the process and how to select people to come out. So in the beginning, I only selected 4. And then if they didn't work, then I would get 4 more. But I did not like the first 3 that came out to my house. The first 2 I definitely didn't like. The third one was a man from Gwinnett. And he came to my house to examine my roof, and he didn't have a ladder. And I'm sitting up there saying, why this man come all the way to my house and don't have a ladder? He said, ma'am, do you have a ladder? He put his truck on in front of my house.
In the grass.
In the grass, and put the ladder there. He did not go up on the roof. And I'm sitting there saying to myself, how in the world a man gonna check my roof for leaks and he not going up there? So the 4th man was Mr. William Corn. He came to my house and he brought his partner, Mr. Brandon, with him. They both was on my house. See, I came out of defects, a social worker. So I had to be thorough on my job, and whoever do something for me gonna have to be thorough. That's who I am. Mr. Corn called me several times and said, I'm coming to your house to do your roof, and I'm coming at a certain time between 6 and 6:30. I say, a.m.? He said, yes. And he got here at 6:15 a.m.
She's got it written down.
With his men to do my house. Mr. Corn made me feel that God sent him to me. So I call him my brother from God.
Every time I do a project with any homeowner, my first plan is to hopefully become best friends with them. Like, we start talking and then we get to the roof part. We kind of got here and she was already up in it. You know, she's already had 3 guys and she was not playing. You know, she's a social worker for 34 years. She put all of her kids through college and worked her butt off. And it's a great role model and a person to look up to. And we talk about 3 or 4 times a week. We know there's competition out there, and we're happy to compete with the good ones. We want to help weed out the bad ones.
Retro Roofers was the one organization that I could feel comfortable with. Okay, by me being a female and in the house by myself, I felt safe. I felt blessed and honored that they did what they needed to do to my house.